Yep.
Hello, my fellow patriots. I'm John Quincy, oldest son of Abigail and John, the second president of the United States. I would like to tell you on my parents' part in winning America's independence from Great Britain. My story comes from their letters to each other and through my eyes as a young boy. You have heard of Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, and you know of General George Washington, our first president. Well, there was one man, perhaps more than any other, who argued, wrote, and spoke out to help America become a new nation. He was John Adams. John Adams fought not on the battlefields, but by speaking up for America's independence in Congress and overseas. In 1775, Great Britain, with the largest army and navy in the world, expected to crush Washington's army of brave farmers. Thousands dropped their pitchforks and picked up their rifles to fight against the regulars. Challenge or call of treason. Some say he was disloyal to the king. His conscience said, "Shush, be quiet, John. The king will hang you." Who was this man who spoke up to King George III, the biggest bully in the world? A simple game called hide and seek. As Father traveled about England as a lawyer, we kept in touch with letters. Father insisted, "Let us dare to read, think, speak, and write." I was 7 years old when the war started. One of my earliest memories is climbing up nearby Penn's Hill with Mother to watch the Battle of Bunker Hill. We saw the smoke rising from Charlestown. Over the countryside, the cannons boomed, louder than the rifles had in Lexington or Concord just 2 months before. That famous shot heard around the world had marked the war's beginning on April 19th, 1775. General Washington called a war council to help win the Indians to the Patriot side. At his headquarters in Cambridge, Washington hosted a dinner, including chiefs and warriors of the Caughnawaga Indians in full dress. The chiefs were wondrous polite and offered their services to the patriots. On the long road back to Congress in Philadelphia, Father wrote a list of what needed to be done, including writing a Declaration of Independence. he was born to be quiet, but Adams declared, "Sink or swim, live or die, survive or perish, I am with my country." Father was brave, but timed his debate carefully. He saw the Congress was divided. Most people were afraid of breaking away from Great Britain. The atmosphere was tense. Time was wasted. Father, as the leader of the True Blue, urged that a complete break was the only way for America. Had the king already sent a huge fleet across the Atlantic? Would the king hang everyone involved? Father had told us always to excel, and now it was his turn. His conscience said, "It is time, speak up, John." Father's clear voice filled the hall of rapid reason. He stood in Congress with walking stick in hand, often tapping it on the floor for effect. "We shall be driven to the necessity of declaring ourselves independent, and treaties to be proposed to foreign powers, together with the Declaration of Independence." People were beginning to listen. Mother, who was always Father's closest advisor, longed to hear of independence. She wrote to Father about her vision of America. And by the way, in the new Code of Laws, I desire you remember the ladies. With Father's support, Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence. It was a stormy day during the final debate in Congress. Surprisingly, many objected to the Declaration, but no one spoke in its defense. The State House was silent, except for the rain and thunder outside. On July 3rd, 1776, Father wrote, "My best, dearest, worthiest, wisest friend in the world, and all my children. Yesterday, the greatest question was decided, whichever was debated in America, and a greater perhaps never was, or will be decided among us. A resolution was passed without one dissenting. These United Colonies all from one end of the continent to the other, from this time forevermore. When the Declaration was printed, the bells rang all day and almost all night. Even the chimes chimed away. We hurried to Boston to hear the proclamation read for the very first time. Mother described it well in her letter to Father.